thinking about this audience here. Mentors program, drug awareness, education, and all that. But as I was coming down, I thought to myself, I said, well, you already know about drug awareness. You already know that it's not cool to use drugs. You already know if you use drugs, one or two things are going to happen. You become a drug addict, you'll be settled, and eventually you'll be dead. Eventually you will be dead. So, I'm not going to talk about drug abuse. I'm going to talk about the hustle. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about the hustle. What that means is this. Instead of hustling drugs, hustling alcohol, hustling each other, you use the hustle to better yourself. You hustle to get that money so you can get yourself a good education. Now, I'm going to tell you something. How many of you all have heard of T.I.? T.I. saying, you can have whatever you like. I like T.I. Now, don't get me wrong. T.I. saying you can have whatever you like. So I don't get into that part. But when I hear T.I. is saying, if you want to make that money, if you want to do better in life, you got to hustle. If any of y'all watch T.I.'s show, he said there are three things that mean the world to him. First of all, I know in the education say you're not supposed to use savings, but I'm going to say it because, you see, I'm my own man. That's what I want to do. He says the three things that mean the most to him is God, his family, and the family hustle. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about me. I know about the hustle. I know about the drugs. I know about the alcohol. I know about the women. I've had a lot of experiences. But the reason I'm down here talking to you is I want you to know that I can look out here in this audience and tell some of us in trouble. What I mean is this, by being in trouble, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're here for the mentors program, just for what you can get out of the program. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. And you figure, hey, I do what I want to do. But I want to tell you something. I'm a strange individual. When I decide to come to see you, I'm coming to see you because I want to help you. The thing that I want to see this group get from this day is this. I'm no different. I'm no different than all of you. Just as I decided at a young age, I was going to get out. I was going to get out. I had the drugs in front of me. I had the alcohol in front of me. I had poor community in front of me. I had all that stuff in front of me. But something came to me one day and said, you know what? You're going to wind up just like your cousin if you don't change your attitude. Now, my cousin was hit with a sentence of 99 years in the penitentiary. You know what I'm talking about. 99 years. A buddy thought he could do it the easy way. The drugs, the alcohol, and all that. I was a little boy at the time, but it was me after I got my education, they would get him out of the penitentiary. And it was me later on that buried him. So what I'm saying is this. We are no different. Now one day I was sitting in my, what so-called living room, I was poor. I came from a poor neighborhood, I came from a poor family. I didn't have it all. But something happened to me that made me feel that if I don't change my attitude, then I'm going to be into the same thing. I heard my parents talking. They didn't have money. We barely had food. They were talking about trying to send my sister to college. Now, all you sitting here, you got to pay attention to me because, you know, I'm an old principal. I don't play. If you don't want to be here, then you can hit the door. You know, I'm getting that pizza like that. Don't give me something like I can talk to you. I made up my mind. I said, you know what? I told my mother I was basically from the same parent. She said, why? What your big head said? I said, oh, I'm going to start hustling. She said, hustling doing what? I said, I'm going to hustle to get my education so that I can come back one day and help you. School, taught those counselors every day. I got me a job in the evening and I was hustling. I made $5 a day. $5 a day. And some of y'all spend $5 just to go and get you whatever you get. And on the side, in that $5 a day job, I was hustling tips. So what I did, I would make about $25 a day in tips. So the average out in 4 days is $100. Then I would take that $100 home and I split it with my mom.